Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fieldhouse Gym for tonight's home opener of the 1997-1998 Lady Highlander basketball. Tonight, the Highlanders welcome the Golden Tornadoes of Malden.
That's a great name, the Golden Tornadoes. They're 2-2, the visiting team, Bob. Somerville, 3-1. 3-1, 2-0 in the league, 2-0 in the GBL.
The Highlanders are tied for first with Everett. This is the best start they've had, Jim, since you and I have been here in the 6 years.
The best start they've had since Coach Harris has been here in 6 years.
Now, let's explain all this. This year, Jim and I, we're not going to have the funny props. We're not going to have this silly confetti. We're not going to do funny skits or props. We are serious this year. We are dead serious. We're going to kick some major booty, and the Highlanders are going to kick some major booty as well in the Greater Boston League.
No more fun and games. The average person, Bob, has a given amount of humor to dispense over the course of a lifetime. You and I have dispensed all of our humor and crammed it into the last 5 or 6 years, and we have run out. And now it's come down to this.
We've had it.
No more smiles. No more smiles.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Helium Man. He's been scared away.
We have attitude this year, and the Lady Highlanders have attitude this year, and we're going to do some major damage in the Greater Boston League. We have a team philosophy, Jim. This year, the girls are going under 2 philosophies. Number 1, together, everyone achieves more. And number 2, respect everyone, fear no one.
That's what I thought, buddy.
Fear no one. Jim's getting into a fight with the people behind us. We have 2 freshmen on the varsity squad this year for Somerville.
You think you're tough for a 2-year-old, don't you?
Jim, I'm telling you, we're scaring people. 2 freshmen this year. Number 1, Jen Kamikaze Kirkland. And the second freshman, Jim?
Vicky the Python Palmacci.
Vicious, absolutely vicious nicknames for a vicious squad.
For a vicious season.
They mean business. We are serious this year. Let me run down, I'll recap the season so far of what the girls have been able to do. They've beaten Peabody.
Yes.
They've beaten Revere. The game against Arlington Catholic was postponed. They were scared.
That figures. That was the first game we were able to go to.
The Cougars were scared. They lost a tough game in Belmont, but they rebounded the very next day and kicked the Evan Daylights out of Drake. And now they're here tonight to face the Malden Golden Tornadoes.
Rebounded, you say, no pun intended?
No.
And I also want to point out, Bob, Barkley. Barkley is the new team mascot. No, he's not a Highlander. He's a dog. A
Beautiful
little tiny
dog.
pooch. We'll probably get a shot of him at some point in the game. He's over by the Highlander bench. Barkley has attended all but one of the regular season games this year, Bob. And Bob, what was the result of that one game that Barkley missed?
The one game that Barkley was not in attendance at was the game against Belmont, and that is a good reason. That's probably the reason why the Highlanders lost.
Either that or it's because that was the only game that you and I did attend.
Exactly.
So tonight we're going to find out what it is, because Barkley's here, Jim and Bob are here, and we're going to figure out which is the real the cause of that loss on Belmont last week.
We have 1:15 to our opening introductions, but let me run down the starting 5 for both teams before we do the introductions on the floor. Starting for the Highlanders, number 12, my favorite, Kelly the Killer Kernan.
Excuse me, Bob, but he is absolutely handsome.
Yes, he is. Cassie Mad Dog Malloy also starting, Doreen Smoking Smith, Dana the Gladiator Gerada, and Aaron the Maulamaki, the starting 5 for Somerville.
Malden Golden Tornadoes